What's going on, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just phenomenal, Capricorn, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Now, the theme of this week's monthly spread, Capricorn, is going to be a monthly check-in. We're just checking in to see how you're doing, what we can expect going into the month. Normally I got something over the top planned here, but as I learned with the water signs that I didn't have anything prepared, so we're just going with the Capricorn. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space is being cleansed. Gems, feeling good. Just good energy all around here, Capricorn. So, with this spread and this energy, we're just going until higher self says stop, Capricorn. More. And just so you're all aware that this isn't a gender-specific reading, we're just feeling out the energies here. So apply these energies to people as it makes sense, Capricorn. And then lastly, the decks that I'm using, this one is the Tarot of the Divine deck. And then the Oracle deck that I'm going to be using is the Anatomy of a Witch deck. And I'll include links for these decks and other decks that I like using down in the description box below. So definitely check that out if you're interested, Capricorn. But let's see what we're cooking up with so far. More. What I'm feeling kind of right off the bat, Capricorn, is I'm wondering where we're investing our energy right now, our resources, our just where's all of our stuff going right now? I feel like maybe some of us have been maybe giving out all of our energy maybe to others, and haven't really been saving enough for ourselves in return here. And I feel like that we're in this place now where maybe we're realizing that, maybe we're at this place of where we've had to do some reflection over this. And maybe we've had to be in this place of where maybe with some people, we might have had to establish some new boundaries here. Keeping those. Let's see what else is going on here, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like that. I'm thinking that something in the past has happened here that maybe I feel like maybe we were trying to connect with some people, or it could be one person, maybe it could be a group of people, but I feel like that there was something where I don't feel like there was any kind of reciprocity. I feel like this was one of those things where it was just you were constantly kind of giving, and that they're just and now we're in this place of that you don't have any more to give, but I still feel like people have their hands out for you, Capricorn. And that's really got you kind of feeling some kind of way, because I really feel like with the Queen of Swords popping up here in reverse, the Queen of Swords is the type that she's actually pretty hard ass in this deck. I mean, of the queens, she means business. And I feel like maybe that's where we're getting to at, Capricorn. Maybe we're at this place of where we've been, not that I feel like that you let people walk all over you, but I feel like that we've been in this place that maybe someone has taken advantage one too many times. And now that we've decided to put our foot down, maybe that's kind of that might have thrown some disharmony in the relationship here. And you know what, Capricorn? Here's the thing. When it comes to that type of energy, if this is resonating with you, I personally feel like you went about it how you needed to go about it. Because if when we're thinking about any type of relationship, whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whether it's with friends, whether it's with family, any sort of human, interaction, where there's energies being exchanged, and I don't even mean it's not even like I feel like you were doing this stuff for people expecting something back, Capricorn. I just feel like it got into this place, it was just in your nature to just give, that it just got into this place of where there's just the lines have gotten a little blurry here, and I feel like maybe we just need to kind of look around right now. And I don't feel like you need to necessarily, we don't need to go as hard as the Queen of Swords here and start taking heads. Let's not be crazy, Capricorn. But I do feel like that we might need to establish some boundaries. We may need to put some of these people behind us because we need to look forward to the future here. And I really think that this might have, while you're going through this thing, Capricorn, I say, sit with yourself, take some time, process this, because especially depending on the degree of the relationship, that kind of stuff can have some kind of effect on us. And, it can weigh down on our confidence, it can affect our momentum, but I feel like things, this is something too, Capricorn, especially with these energies here. With the Eight of Swords, is like a self-imposed prison. This is one of those things that if we've been giving, and then let's say the person tries to like guilt trip you, I'm not sure how this person is coming at you, Capricorn, but just for an example, let's say they were like, well, hey, I don't have any time right now, I got to do this, I'm doing that, things have been a little tight. And it's like, well, Capricorn, you always had me in the past, like, what happened? I thought we were friends, I thought, trying to play that, it's almost like a game, Capricorn. It gets to this place of just like, we have to look at some relationships at some point and think like, what are we doing? Because now it's gotten to where I feel like this person is almost trying to build a cage around you, Capricorn, which is actually the first that I've read the Eight of Swords like that. Because normally it really is like a self-imposed prison, but maybe this is someone too. Maybe they could be almost like, almost like kind of gaslighting you in the sense, maybe they're trying to be like, well, Capricorn, I've always had you in the past for such and such. Or you remember that one moment that I had really had your back like 10 years ago and I haven't had it since. Maybe something along those lines could be also popping up, Capricorn. But here's the thing, because now that we got the Chariot here, I feel some kind of way about that. Well, partly because my son is in Cancer, and I'm a Cancer, Chariot's Cancer, nature my problem. But for you, Capricorn, I feel like that if these are one person, multiple people that are preventing your momentum here, that are keeping you from getting to wherever your end game is, wherever you're trying to fulfill here, let's not let anyone slow down this Chariot here. Because Capricorn, I'll tell you what, you are the type that is just like, you have stuff that needs to get done. I feel like your sign is you really do. When I think about signs that, like, especially of the earth signs, how you all manifest is very different, because you have such a connection to this world, to the material world here, I feel like, than the rest of us. You're able to, you're really able to work with these energies in this realm here, I feel like better than others, or just more naturally than others. And I just feel like that's something, when you're learning to refine this gift and, and really kind of get that momentum there, because you really are really great healers there, Capricorn. And, you as a sign, you really do, when you set your mind on something, you're going to achieve it. There's no telling you otherwise, and you're going to show them. I feel like it's like, if I'm going to be, I'm going to have this, sturdy, blah, 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 I'm going to build this foundation in X amount of years, bet. I wouldn't bet against you. So, I feel like don't let anyone mess up this potential here, mess up this momentum, and, really get in the way of you, yes, being a King of Wands. And really, I hope we're finding that heat back, because I think that maybe some of us, too, maybe this what went down here may have been, because this could be someone close with you here, because I'm thinking about this Two of Cups here. This is Venus in Cancer. And so that maybe this was someone that really kind of, I feel like there was possibly a close bond here, maybe with some of you here. And I do think that some of us are feeling a way about this. Maybe this was someone that we might have considered a brother, a sister, something along those lines. Someone just like really that we were just real tight with. And the fact that we had to put this boundary up, it sucks, Capricorn. I get it. But, at some point, we have to remember the journey. We have other things that we need to get done, Capricorn. And here's the thing, just because you had to establish boundaries right now, it doesn't mean that relationship it has to be over. It's just that right now you're not resonating with each other right now. And so it's one of those things. It's almost like what is that? Like a twin flame connection. I haven't done a lot of research into that, but from what I've heard from other readers, it's like that thing where there are times when there's like a runner and a chaser, and I feel like you've been like chasing this person for a while, Capricorn, and I feel like it's time to start focusing on your own journey, focusing on your own growth. And then when I feel like you start doing that, that's when hopefully this person will start, that'll trigger something in them, and it's like, oh man, Capricorn's really just kind of growing without me. It's like, oh, maybe I could have blah blah blah, and then hopefully down the line you'll meet up later and just be like, hey, we might be able to kind of resolve this thing, but it's just like right now, I feel like, we'll focus on your game plan right now here, Capricorn. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, Capricorn, I'm really getting that the focus is going to be on you. And I really feel like establishing your own type of creativity here. I feel like it's going to be, or not even establish your own kind of creativity. No, that's not what I meant. More so establishing your own stability. I've been throwing out a bunch of illity words, so it's just now they're all blurring together. But I think that this is going to be a period of time for you to kind of create your own type of stability. And I really feel like, yeah, it could be for, like getting your, financial stability in line here. But I really feel like this is more so about getting a personal foundation. The coins are earth energy. And, I feel like that sometimes that every now and again, this could be something too, Capricorn. I was thinking that with the earth energy, that it's like, I think it would be good for your sign, in particular, to, well, you sign, earth signs, to get in touch with the earth sometimes. When was, let's say, for example, if you like gardening, getting out and working with plants, or even like how this hermit is doing here, maybe going for a hike, maybe even going camping, if that's your jam, maybe something too, like that might be something to kind of help. Maybe if we find ourselves kind of stuck in this place of where we've just been really kind of in our head as of late, and just sort of kind of out of whack here, I feel like maybe this might have, some of this might have affected us in some kind of way. Take some alone time, be with yourself, process this energy, find that white stag within their Capricorn, and then get right back up on that horse. Well, I don't know what horse we're getting on. Get on this. Too many animals here, Capricorn. We're moving on. But you know what I mean. More, I do. I think maybe some of us too. Yeah, that just might benefit maybe from possibly for some alone time as well. More, because now we got the Emperor in reverse here, Capricorn, and when the Emperor pops up in reverse like this, I feel like that this is a sign that it's time for some self-care, because I have been thinking about the Emperor and the Empress's relationship over the last couple weeks, and really this actually does kind of fit in nicely with your energy, Capricorn, because granted this is Aries energy, but when I think of the Empress is focusing on self-growth and self-care, and getting these feelings, getting their Queen of Swords, getting that back up right, getting our place where we're feeling at our best here, Capricorn. And then once we do that, and she helps, because she helps the emperor do that as well, because that's her jam. And then the emperor, he takes his energy, and then he's, for me, is for more so like societal growth. He's the example that you display once you've self growth, and then you start doing things that fulfill you, and we're following our dreams, and we're doing things that resonate, like that type of stuff. He's the type that leads by example. And when you think about your energy, Capricorn is their natural house is the 10th house, and that is a house of like authorities, the public life, all of that. And I'm more so thinking with that like public life here, Capricorn, if you were to just take some time and kind of like focus on yourself right now, I feel like Capricorn energy shows people the tools they need to navigate through this life effectively, and to get the most resources out of this realm, that caters to whatever they're trying to accomplish in this realm here, if that makes sense. I think that's where, Capricorn, you make a really good leader in this, like as far as like leading by example, because you're so resourceful. You really, stability is, if anyone is going to really define like stability, it would be Capricorn energy. And like, in really, I'm Queen of Pentacles, that's like, I don't know why I'm like, that's all that's popping in my head is Queen of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. And thinking of her card, that's the type of healer she is. She's different, how she does it than the Queen. She's the type that is going to, for example, let's say if you've been having trouble with like finances, Capricorn would come in and be like, hey, I personally have invested in such and such stocks because we work with the energy. This is where I found that like I yield money here this way, and then I have like another little string of income here if you do this little. It only takes like, maybe 30 minutes an hour, little website here, you do checks, and you provide tools for people to get to achieve the best version of themselves. And I feel like with the Emperor popping up right now, that's where we need to do. We need to get back to refining our skills. Maybe we've been so focused on putting that outward that we need to put it inward, so that when we go out there and do that good work again, Capricorn, you have the pentacles to give. Where'd your pentacles go? See, they disappeared from me. But now we found them. Now that you put in the work, we found them. So, any more? Any more from that? Okay, looks like we're done here. But Capricorn, so last little bit here, then we're going to move on to some oracle cards here. You got the Knight of Cups. And with the Knight of Cups popping up, I feel like this really does kind of go down to, or goes back to the fact of, I get that where you want to, I feel like, help everyone. I feel like we're the types, or you may be the type that is just like, we don't want to see people like hurting. We want to be like, as soon as they might be going through something, we're like, yo, like, I got you. Very Cancerian of you, but it may be something where it's just like, yo. And you know what? That's funny that I say that too, because Capricorn, you're considered the father of the zodiac. Cancer being the mother, you're the father, and I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, I say, like, apply that love in the sense of like, I feel like knowing that you're going to be there for someone, but I feel like let them reach out to you as opposed to you reaching out to them, if that makes sense. I feel like sometimes, when for those of us, who like to just like give and like to heal and like to help, that's just like just the reaction. We're so quick that we neglect our own thing, and it's no fault of your own, Capricorn. But I just feel like that maybe we could be a little more conservative, kind of as far as like, as far as when we're giving out our energies. I'm really getting that be a little selfish, Capricorn. And I think that it's more so like right now it's about focusing on you, and And then when you do, people are going to be naturally curious, what are you doing? Like Capricorn, like how is it, like you look great, like what's been going on, like what's new, what have you been doing? It's like, oh my goodness, I had like a whole Empress weekend, and then like and during that time I came up with some good ideas while I was doing this stuff. Now I got some passive income coming in. I got this whole great garden going on back here. I don't know why I'm just Capricorn. I just want you to grow a garden. But I think that it's time to just take a little moment for yourself and just kind of be in your energy right now, Capricorn. And I think we're gonna pull some oracle cards here. Yeah, yours. I will say. I feel like yours is I'd say the most pretty straightforward, I think, of the readings that I've done so far. I really think that this month is really going to be all about you, which, good one for you. Lucky you. But, and really, Capricorn, when you do get some time, take that time and really do something you love. I'm thinking about this Knight of Cups here. When's the last time you did something kind of fun for yourself? Go have like a, I don't know, take yourself out on a date, or just do some fun stuff that's just going to bring you some joy and just fill up all your cups again, Capricorn. Ooh, because we got a fire that we need to get lit back up in here. I was just gonna call you fire, Capricorn. And that's cool too, because I feel like we got Aries and we got some Sag energy here, but I feel like that there's, with this fire card, I think that we're in a place right now where I feel like we should pour some kind of like all that passion, and when I mean passion for maybe like helping, for wanting to set up others for success and whatnot, kind of get them along. I really feel like really stoke that fire here first, Capricorn. Really focus that energy there, and then I feel like by the time, I'm looking at this solstice card, and really, hopefully, because we're in the winter solstice right now. Hopefully, by the summer solstice, we'll be feeling a lot better. We'll be feeling revitalized, is what I really am getting with this energy here. But I really think that it's something where, even look at this, and I'm talking about the going out maybe in nature here, Capricorn. Check this out. When I was talking about the summer solstice, you got the city in this nighttime here, and then you got this card in the you got greenery and stuff here. So I feel like we've been too caught up in the city, or maybe we've been if we live in the city, or maybe some of us have just been trapped inside too long. That's something to consider too. Let's get out there and do something, like light a fire. I feel like maybe some of us have just been maybe we've been a little stagnant here as of late, whatever that is, Capricorn. I really think that it's time to go do some stuff for you, really start, chariot it, and find out what it is that excites you and gets you passionate. I don't know, Capricorn, that really kind of took a turn there anymore. Yeah, that took a turn. Let's see what else is going on for you. Boy. Okay, I think we got your last one here, Cap. Ha! And I dig it. You got a festival here. You know what, Capricorn? Let's switch back over. I like that. Because here's what's going on. Like, everything I feel like is your reading is really where, yeah, it's kind of heavy in the sense of like, maybe what happened might not have been ideal, but I feel like it's really light in the sense of how we can go about fixing this. I really feel like, at this time, if we had something that maybe we had a falling out with, check with some other people as well. Look into your soul tribe. Just because we might have had one weird experience with one person here, I feel like that doesn't affect, the whole tribe here. And you know what? I'm looking at this fire card here. Maybe some of us, like invite your close friends over. Maybe this could be a time as well to maybe show those who have been giving you that reciprocity, who appreciate your energy and who return that in kind. That may be time to invite them over for like a bonfire or something like that, Capricorn. I really feel like that maybe this is a time to as well, maybe you have to maybe celebrate, the friends around you, and maybe all the good things, that you possibly have in your life here, Capricorn, because I would think that you got something that you at least would be thankful for. And any more here? Okay. So, yeah, I think that really, Capricorn, this is going to be really a good month for you. I really think to connect with yourself and into when you get a chance to maybe reach out to those if you haven't reached out to maybe any good friends in a while, and just maybe reach out to them and just say like, hey, was just thinking about you, you're fantastic, I would love, maybe we can, maybe this, maybe we haven't talked to some people in a while, maybe you've had some friends on your mind, call them up, something along those lines, Capricorn. But yeah, I like how this month is looking for you. I think things are going to be looking up here. So, Capricorn, I think I'm going to clarify this fire card because that's an interesting energy. It's looking at me weird, and I think I'm going to get a little more on that before we go. Okay, so we got the Weaver card here. Weaver card, and then we have the Nourish card. And you know what? I feel like, yeah, I'm not even sure why I clarified that because, well, I know why, because that's actually really lovely. I feel like it's when you get a chance, I really feel like showing those people who you hold close, like who are like, are part of your soul tribe here. I say create something, maybe if you're a cook, maybe whip them up a nice dinner, or maybe even just like if you just want to have like a little spread or something along those lines. I feel like if you're able to, invite some of these people over and maybe just like make a space, like where there's like a smorgasbord, even, make it where like a potluck or something where people bring stuff, but I think that over this next month, see if we can get like a little get together set up, invite some. I picture just like a warm place just full of laughs and joy and good food and smells and company, So that's a lovely ending, Capricorn. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. So hopefully you like that as well, and if so, give it a thumbs up. And I hope that made sense. I know it seemed kind of short, but I was like, yeah, I think that's what's going on in Capricorn's world. And you know what? Share this thing, Capricorn, because I would love it. Capricorn parties all over the place. How fantastic! I'm all about it. You know what? Because now we're just talking now. Maybe I've been talking with Cancer, and there's social media. Okay, let me skip to when I talk about my social media segment, Facebook and all that. I'm working on it. I'm getting there, because I keep telling people, you're not supposed to ignore your problems, and I'm low key like, I'm moving it further down the list. But all of that to say, I told Cancer that if they want me to get on social media, the best thing they could do is have I was picturing like Cancerians in the park, and we were going to have, it was going to be like, a bunch of tables with food, like I was talking about what you're doing, food and laughter and, long conversation, rich conversations and all of that. And I would love it if Capricorn, come on over. I'm pretty sure I invited Libra as well. So, all the cardinals, so funny. Man, I haven't done Aries yet, but I might send Aries an invite tomorrow. I just realized that. I invited literally all the cardinal signs to this party here. So, you know what, Capricorn, it's going to be a cardinal party. And all the cardinal signs are yourself, Cancer, Libra, and Aries. It's good stuff. Where are we at now? Subscribe, hit that bell button. You get notified when I release videos each week. We talked about Facebook. Last thing, you definitely got a ticket here. Not that you need one, but come check out my channel, The Chariot Friends. You know, if you have any Cancer in your placements, you know, maybe some of your friends are Cancers and you're trying to figure out what's going on up here. Come check it out. You know, I do videos Monday through Friday. We discuss lunar shenanigans and all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get you a surprise card so I can get you out of here, Capricorn. Nice. You got the Ten of Wands here, in which I'll explain why that's nice in a second. And then for your Oracle card, we got the Witch Bottle in reverse here. Now with this Witch Bottle, you know, this is one that's been kind of popping up for a lot of people. And I feel like the Witch Bottle is one that it's similar. I feel like for you, it's talking kind of similar to like that Six of Coins, where it's like, have we been pouring our energy, or look at where you've been pouring your energy, and not even just the stuff that you're doing, but even into the people that we consider a part of our soul tribe. And where is that? You know, has the energy been? Has it been like that harmony, you know, that give and take, that reciprocity? You know, have we both been raising the vibration, or has it been you've been raising one person's vibration and you keep raising that while, you know, they're not helping you? They're just kind of like, well, come on, Capricorn, give me more. You know, evaluating that stuff. Because I feel like with this Ten of Wands coming up here, if we have people in our lives who aren't there to use us to fuel their tree here, that's not the one we want. We want someone who's going to see us down here. This is, I know how morbid this may sound, but this might be you at the moment, Capricorn. But hopefully, you know, part of your other tribe are going to come around and see you, and it's just like, oh crap, Capricorn, you got a whole tree on you. Hold on, let's take some of that off here. Yo! And then they're going to call all that was me summoning friends. And then we want the people that are going to lighten this burden off, Capricorn. That's where that whole crazy analogy is going. And so, you know, take a look at your circle. You know, this month and going forward, you know, I feel like there's never anything bad about just doing like little casual check-ins and seeing is this a very, you know, an equal relationship here, you know, because that's very important. And if not, then we just might need to establish some boundaries here. So ain't that right, D? I hear that. So, you know, at D's confirmation, I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks, buddy. Libra. Stay safe out there, Capricorn. What's good? What's good? Stay safe out there, Capricorn. D wants you to stay safe too. Yeah, and we want to, thanks, buddy, keep raising that vibration. Fantastic. See, this is what we want, Capricorn. We want people who bring you joy in your life, who bring you happiness in their own way here. You know, that's what look for that in your friends, Capricorn. And those people who bring smiles to your faces, send them all the love, send them that fire, and let them know how you feel. And I will catch you on the next one. We'll catch you on the next one later.